Another day, another old person not understanding that when you're on Zoom, they can see you.
Oh, no.
Here's the latest one. A Brazilian politician sniffed a pair of women's underwear.
No, he did not.
During an online council meeting. It was a meeting he's a politician, and he's on this Zoom meeting with all the other council members, and he's sitting back, and for some reason he thought, I don't know, you can look and see yourself. You can see that you're on Zoom, but for some reason he thought that he muted himself and turned off his video, and he was just listening. And as he's sitting there, he picks up a pair of underwear, these red underwear, and he shakes them out, and he's looking at them, and he leans in, he takes a big whiff of them. Yep, right on camera, and everybody was just like, anyway, so the budget meeting, they just kept going. So after it was released, after everybody was like, this guy, this politician sitting there sniffing underwear during a council meeting, you got to have a cover story.
Mm-hmm.
So he claims that it was a joke and that a friend of his sent him those underwear and that he thought they were edible and he was sniffing them to see what flavor they might be. Even if that is the case, even if somebody did send you a pair of edible underwear, why are you sniffing them and opening them during a council meeting?
So when people see mute on Zoom, do they think that their camera is muted and the audio? Is that what they think? I
guess. Old people, at least. This is because every time we keep seeing this, it keeps happening with old people. Like there was a meeting lately that Gilbert Gottfried was in. He was in, I don't know what he was talking about, but it was some big meeting. And one of the women thought that her video was off and she just got done doing yoga. As she's talking to them, she was getting ready to go in the shower and she just stripped naked. So
and Gilbert was there?
Yeah, Gilbert was there and a bunch of other
great.
comedians, and they didn't want to make her feel bad, so they all took off their clothes.
Which you don't want to see Gilbert without clothes on. I don't think that's something you want to see ever.
Yeah, no, none of these people in this particular Zoom meeting did you want to see naked, but I just think, listen, if you don't know how to work a Zoom, if you don't understand what the Zoom is, maybe, ask your daughter, ask your granddaughter before you go ahead and get on Zoom and you're there half naked or naked and sniffing underwear.
So that makes me think back to all the times I was on a conference call with a company, what people were doing that you couldn't see.
Right.
Because everybody gets on a conference call, mutes it, and then sits back and does whatever. I can't imagine what they're doing.
Well, I mean, think about it. Steve Jobs thought enough about our need to fart and go poopy while we're on the phone with other people that he put a mute button on the phone. Okay, so that's why there's a mute button on your phone.
Right.
So you can, in case you have to do something rude around other people while you're on the phone or in a conference call, you could just hit mute and go ahead and do that.
But mute does not mean your camera goes off. They can still see your camera.
That's the problem with Zoom that people don't understand. Like, they can still see your unless it's just a picture of you or your name, they can see you.